So Emily, what's it like to come down and see the lads at training? Obviously yourself being off the voice.
Well, it's not a very good, a bad way to start off your Thursday, is it really? But yeah, the Blackpool Football Club are an amazing support, and to have photos of the players and everything, it's really, really helping my self-promotion, so I'm really grateful for that.
So how did your audition come about? Was it just yourself putting yourself forward?
Well, I sang with a swing band in Bolton, and one of the musicians within that swing band has a recording studio, and The Voice did some pre-scouting before the blind auditions and said, are there any good voices in the area? And this certain individual put my details forward and got in touch with The Voice and said, would you like to come down for a really rough audition? So I did, and I had 3 sort of producer nitty-gritty auditions and then made it through to blind auditions, so yeah.
So when people see you on telly, that was actually your 4th audition for The Voice?
Yes, it was, yeah. And the battles are this Saturday, so that'll be my 5th, so I'm really excited.
So what were your nerves like?
Well, I thought I would actually be really more nervous than I was. I thought I'd be really shaky and everything, but I was so focused going onto that stage. I walked on thinking, this is my chance, I can't blow it, I need to make one of the chairs turn. And all this was going through my head, and I thought, this is my moment. And I took it, and I made Ricky turn around, and it was just the most amazing feeling.
I was going to say, so when you're singing, are you conscious of the chairs, or do you just blank it all out?
Yeah, well, if you think about it, the chairs are the only thing that's going to make you get through to the next round, so that was all that was on my mind, as well as singing, obviously. But everything just kind of came together at the end, and when Ricky turned round, I was just so overwhelmed, and I started crying, filling up. It was a nightmare.
So when you did turn around to just relax your whole body at that point?
Yeah, it was a massive weight off my shoulders, thinking that everything that I'd worked for had paid off within that minute and a half. And it was just such an amazing feeling to think, wow, I'm actually through to the next round.
So would you have been your first choice to turn around if they'd have all turned?
I think if all of them turned, then I would have gone with Kylie, because she's a woman, girl power. But because Ricky turned round, and he was the only one that turned round, I'm a big believer in things that are happening for a reason. And because he turned around, he's been backing me all the way so far. So I think he knows how much I want this, and if he gets behind me, then it'll work.
So what's he like to work with?
He's an amazing guy, down to earth, really approachable, and he totally believes in me, I think, all the way. So hopefully he'll back me all the way.
And you see it on telly, your family must have been buzzing behind the scenes.
Oh, my mum and dad are my #1 fans, and I couldn't ask for anything more. All my friends are there for amazing support, so it's just been an amazing experience.
I think you're coming down to the Bournemouth game with all your family, that should be a good experience.
Yes, it should. I've got the whole clan behind me, so that I'm cheering on, come on the pool!
Well then when people ask you, you're not allowed to tell them how far you get and stuff?
No, I'm not allowed to say, unfortunately, even though it's all been pre-recorded before Christmas. But obviously the battle's this week, and then week after next is the knockouts, so we'll see who get through to live shows.